I love Trish. Trish is hot. Don't mess with Trish. She's got attitude, which I like. I'm a very reserved, kind of shy person. When I'm around my friends, I come out a little bit more. But when I get around a group of people, I tend to be very reserved. And it's fun to actually, she has a side of her that is really spunky and will come out. She'll get hysterical and lose control. And I like to do that. I like playing that part because I don't do that a lot, only when it's pretty much necessary. If I'm on tour and my band needs to get yelled at, that'll come out of me. But she has that attitude pretty much all the time, and I really like that side of her. This is how it's gonna look.
Damn. That's some cold shit.
She doesn't want anybody messing with her. She's in control of her life. She's decided to move on, have her own store, have her own life outside of what her family does, and she doesn't like to be controlled. And that's one of the things that I really like about her. And that's like me to a certain extent. I like to control my life, my business, my career, and there are little things about her and me, I think, that are parallel. Shooting a video, the longest video I've ever done is 4 days. And of course, this is, what, 3 months long. Get out of my face. I mean, with the video, you set up for a shot. You sing the song once or twice, all the way through. And, you know, you're pretty much done with that shot, you move on. Here, you do 1 line, maybe 2 lines. You may not be done with the scene in the first day. You have to do it 2-3 days later, and you still may not be done with the scene. So it's a different process. I like it a lot. It's very different, but I really do enjoy it. Continuity is another thing about a movie. You gotta make sure your hair's in the right place, same ring, same shoelace, where you don't have to worry about all those little things when you do a video. So it's dope. You know, that's like the 3rd time between him and Anthony, and they have scared the hell out of me. You know what? I'm not talking anymore. Get away from me.
And I'm 10.
Okay, one of the most challenging scenes that I've done so far is when I break down to Han. I go meet him at his brother's apartment, and I tell him that my brother was just murdered. And it was the first time that I ever had to cry. And I worked with my coach a lot on this scene, and I cried before, but it's totally different once you get on the set and you've got these people around you and you're doing different takes, different angles, different shots, and having to pull that emotion and actually come to tears. And I did it, felt really good, but that was very challenging. Music is very important. The score is extremely important because not only is it just the actors and the dialogue that makes something poignant, it's also the music. If there's a tense moment, you know, the music can also bring that across. So the score is just as important as the rest of the movie. And also the soundtrack as well. I will be doing some music for this movie, so it should be pretty hot. But I think it's a very integral part of the whole project. Joel is absolutely hysterical. I think he's one of the funniest people that I've met. He's really nice. Joel knows how to get what he wants, and I love that. He's really cool people. He's great to work with. You know, he's one of the biggest producers, and he's really cool people. And I definitely hope to work with him, you know, more in the future. Dan is really cool. Dan is real jiggy. Everybody know how fly Dan is. He comes to set so fly every day. His clothes are he's so hip hop. And I just love his whole style. But they're really sweet guys. They really, for this to be my first movie, they've made me feel so comfortable and so welcome. They hug me and they make me feel good, and I really think that's important.
Come on.
Gotta love them.
It's over.
Both of our families are involved in crime, heavy-duty crime. But we've decided to separate ourselves from that and live a positive life. Unfortunately, both of our brothers get killed in the midst of all of this crime. Trish is trying to get away from Maurice, and she hops into a cab, and it just happens that Han is stealing this cab. Just drive.
Who's that?
Nobody. That's our first connection, the first time we meet, and we kind of like each other from the get. It's just really cute. Jed is really shy, just like me, and I admire that about him. Well, I like it because I'm like that. He's a very talented guy, He's serious about his work, and I'm the same way. I'm focused. I want to get things right. I'm pretty much a perfectionist, and I can tell he is as well when it comes to his fight scenes and his acting. He is a perfectionist. We have a lot in common, actually.
Aaliyah is the new thing. I mean, not only is she a really great singer, not only is she sexy, but she also has a lot of that girl next door element to her.
I felt I had to play a certain kind of character to make my transition from videos, from being a music artist into becoming an actress. I wanted someone who was similar to me, someone that had an edge, had an attitude. He said, I have the perfect part for you, and he told me all about the movie. He told me it was Jet Li's second picture with them, and I saw what he was looking for, and I fell in love with Jet. So I was really excited about just doing a movie with him.
She's magic, and the whole idea that...
I'm real excited about my fight scene that I do with Han, where he uses me to fight one of the girls that's chasing us on the motorcycle. We have this big motorcycle chase. It's almost like a choreographed dance. It shows the connection between the Romeo and Juliet characters, and I just want to do a lot of stunts, so I'm really excited about that. I get to run across a wall, flip around. So I think that'll be the most fun.
Getting tired of getting shot at all the time?
That was fun, actually. It's exciting. This is real. My screams were real. The laugh yesterday was 3.2.
How's Jet's driving?
Jet is a dancer.
Yeah. Action!
I need to do this, but so you do move this. I need to hold this. Before this, and go. Yeah, then we turn.